Good evening, and welcome to another episode of Gamehater, the show where we play our dubious purchases and decide how much we hate them. Tonight we're doing Subnautica. Now, this is another VR game. It was in early access until very recently. And I've been sitting on a Steam key for it for quite some time, and now that it's a real boy, I guess it's time to play it.
That's some really pretty water there.
Yeah, very impressive. So yep, back in the Rift. From my reading, this uses the Xbox gamepad, which is fine. It means I can sit down. All right, what do we have? Crashland. Oh, apparently it's a survival game.
Yeah.
Like survival, but without hunger or thirst. Hunger and thirst do sound pretty annoying. Permadeath. No oxygen alerts.
I guess probably we just play the default mode, which is survival.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-oh, there's a flat image of a ship crashing.
I'd love to see that. Am I too far away again?
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. The game just started not moving now.
That must be a load screen.
Yeah. That's kind of an awkward thing to have in a VR game.
Right.
You have a still image.
Well, yeah, I don't have it. That's the fun part. My display is black, but I am peeking through the nose piece.
Well, fortunately, they understood that you were recording something, so they gave us an image to watch, even though they didn't give you one.
Yeah, that's pretty nice of them. Very accommodating. I've still got
decent
music.
steps. It's nice music.
It is. Yeah, you were mentioning earlier, it's very reminiscent of Metroid Prime. That is a good thing.
Yeah. You can do with more games having soundtracks like that.
Absolutely. It's a good way to do alien soundtracks. Makes them slightly otherworldly, but not excessively so. Okay. Here we go.
Alright, get your brace on, I'm glad. Looks like we're feeling pretty safe here.
Yeah, everything's fine. Ignore all the explosions and warnings.
Yeah. Why isn't your buddy in their seat over there? Uh-oh.
Already dead, I imagine.
Stuff is dropping. Oh, no.
We're gonna die. And load screen.
What?
Okay. Alright.
Alright.
Fire extinguisher. I can extinguish fires. Uh-huh. Ooh, an inventory. Storage. We've got flares. It's a little awkward. The text is...
I like how your character has to actually pick up a device to figure out what he actually has in him, on him.
Yeah, right. Everyone has a little inventory notebook, right? Yeah, so I was saying, the cursor is centered on my center of vision, right? And when I hover over something, I have to kind of use my eyes to look over at the text without moving my head, and that's surprisingly awkward to do.
That sounds very awkward. Not very surprising at all. That's awkward.
Right. It's like holding a book off to the side when you look at that here. When you're trying to read it. Can I put this away? There we go.
You have to play the rest of the game with that.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah, so opening that chest opens my menu. And pressing select is how I turn it off. I don't have a repair tool, do I?
I don't know. I feel like the fire extinguisher probably counts as a repair tool.
Yes. Let's go extinguish some fires.
Alright, so there's lots of water down there.
See if there's subtitles. Someone was talking to me. I don't know what they're saying because I have the volume down so low. Invert lock, controller, general.
This is where it should be.
That's where it should be. I guess it's just not there. I guess I can raise voice up a little bit. See how that goes. Doesn't help you.
No, but you can always relay to me anything important that happened.
Something about life signs and how I should look for them.
We're in the ocean. Why do we care about life sign? The life sign probably want to eat us.
Oceans are full of life and danger and bigger fish.
I mean, like we're looking at life right there. It's a coral reef.
Yeah, an acid mushroom. That's a good way to start a game. Yeah, mushroom.
And we're just gonna defile it and just grab them all.
Damn right. Oh, that's fun. Shooting the fire extinguisher works like a jet engine.
I figure that's why they gave it to you. Cool, fishies.
Yeah. Take everything. Well, it's...
So this is sort of like Endless Ocean, but where they don't have to worry about making things look accurate.
Right. Oh, I need air. Time to figure out how to go up. Let's see if we can do it.
Just keep in the jump button, just like Mario.
Right. It was actually the left shoulder button for those who are interested. Ooh, let's go down here.
This surely won't end with your death.
Ah! Son of a...
It always makes me think, like in movies where they're like, "Oh no, we can't find an escape. We're going to go through this underwater tunnel," and I'm just like,
nothing good ever.
How many times would swimming in an underwater tunnel? Like, how many times would that actually lead to you finding another area on the other side where you can breathe?
Right, right. That never goes the way you want. All right, let's go over to this ship. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so raising and lowering my head is another way to change my depth.
Okay. Makes kind of sense.
Yeah.
I think that ship is really far away.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be getting any closer, does it?
And yet it's just there, like inviting you to go look for it.
Almost like it's an objective, but it's not. All right, forget you, ship. I'll just go underwater and get close to you that way. Wow, this game really is gorgeous.
Yeah, I know. So is this like, is this just like a generated world then, or?
I did not look into that.
Hey, look, it's Wheatley.
Yeah. Whoa, I don't know what that guy is.
Oh, I mean, he's crazy.
Oh, he's stealing the door. Back here with my door, bro.
Dude, come back with that door.
Could be mining that for... Oh, jeez. Gotta get up. Up, 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 up.
You're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it.
Barely. Not any closer to that ship. It's just a decoration, isn't it?
I guess so.
Alright, let's see what's in this refrigerator.
Oh, look, it's Indiana Jones. He made it.
I love how he had a cameo in Fallout New Vegas.
Did he?
Yeah. There was some perk you could take to like make things weird. And near the starting area, you could find a skeleton in a refrigerator. Gotcha. What do I do with this? Well, I stole a peeper. Ooh, a ball.
Well, I mean, you're going to eventually get hungry, so you probably want to have stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And some materials. So I imagine there's going to be some base building or crafting system.
Yeah, it's usually how these survival games work.
Yeah. I don't have much in the way of material, though. Beacon fragment.
Well, you can't pick it up?
No. It's just a decoration,
I think that'd be something you'd want.
Right. There. I'm getting
More
lots
eggs.
of food. Oh, something's screaming. This guy again. Oh, come on, buddy.
Whoa! He's trying to kill you. Look, you got a
Coming
crack
right
on your
at me.
screen.
Jeez. What a dick.
Good
Let's go
thing
flinging doors around again.
Good thing your visor has regeneration.
Yeah, good thing. My health meter doesn't.
I think that's your hunger meter.
Maybe this
Oh,
is
wait,
just... I think the apple is my hunger.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Alright, well maybe I should stick to closer to my escape pod. Oh, and by the way, I'm counting on you to keep us from doing this for 3 hours.
Oh boy, well I got bad news for you.
Already?
It's a
All
big
I did was
ocean.
find like one ship or one fish. Giant coral tubes. Yeah.
We're gonna have so many acid mushrooms. We eat a delicious feast.
Yep. Play some psychedelic rock, and everything will be great.
Yeah, I mean, who cares about your health being low or your hunger being low when you got acid mushrooms to keep you company?
There's actually a great gag in another game I was playing, The Mage's Tale, where there were mushrooms, and if you grabbed one, all it would do was play about 10 seconds of psychedelic rock, and that was it.
I don't think you can get much better than Touch Fuzzy, Get Dizzy.
Yeah. Fantastic level. Give me over the peeper. Yeah.
Oh, you're holding it.
I think I got something out of that.
Yeah, the experience of holding a weird fish.
Hey man, anything for science. Fishies coming for you. Oh, can't grab him.
You know this is an alien world where you're actually able to swim fast enough to catch fish.
They didn't evolve with predators like me. What if I do this? Creature egg. Blueprints. Wow. Okay, yeah, this interface is definitely giving me some issues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one overlay.
This is where you want your joypad to be able to just like navigate there for you.
Right. Even just having a touch controller, so I could point independently of my eyes.
I wonder if you're supposed to be using a mouse, because I mean there is a mouse cursor on there. I know you're having issues with your mouse, but
yeah, hard to say. Fire extinguisher. A. Assign quick slot. Okay, that sounds awesome. How do I have a quick slot. How do I use it?
I don't know. We need to look at it.
There we go. Oh, it's nighttime. I spent so long looking at my inventory.
Yep, so we've passed our 4-hour mark, so I think it's time to finish this up.
Well, you had a good run game.
Whoa.
Oh boy. I grabbed his butt balls. Nope.
You do not want those.
Those were poison butt balls. And now I am dead. Did I lose all my stuff? I lost all my stuff.
Yes, said you lost some, but I guess you lost all of them.
No, I guess I kept one egg.
You're like, I am not giving up this egg.
You can pry this egg out of my cold, dead hands.
Oh, a fabricator.
Fabricate things, okay. Alright, so here's my crafting stuff. Cooked peeper. Okay. Alright, so I guess if I had managed to do something productive and not die, I could be making food right now.
Yep, now you have to go out there in the dark and collect everything again.
Yep. Well, the peepers are out. catch him. Oh, these are new fish.
Got a whole school down there,
Where?
right ahead of you.
Oh my, yeah, look at that.
Looks like they're too small for you to do anything with,
Yeah,
though.
someone's mad at me. This guy. I just steer clear of this guy.
Yeah, he really did not like you. Or maybe he likes you too much.
Yeah, he's relentless. Just want to grab some peepers.
But those are his peepers.
Clearly. And his door.
Ooh,
It's a
Gary
Gary
fish.
fish.
New creature discovered. Alien life forms may have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
I like going in these tubes. Doesn't seem to do anything for me, but it is satisfying.
Yeah, I mean, it feels nice.
Yeah.
Time to breathe.
Yep. Fill up that O-meter. Really hope I get some items that'll expand my... Was this a new plant?
I mean, I would assume at some point you actually get like a tank and a mask.
Yeah, you would hope. If only I hadn't dropped all that quartz. I feel like I should be like crafting a pickaxe and mining something.
Yeah, or maybe a shotgun.
Shotgun would be welcome. So that friggin' giant a-hole fish. Oh. Alright, so I'm gonna drop some stuff off. Take a look at the synthesizer. Occurs
How do you get back in there?
Yeah. There we go. Medical fabricator. Don't need that right now. I can make water. I think I have water. Okay, so those guys are water fish. That's important.
Yeah, they get rid of the salt for you.
It is common for those
Yum.
Yeah.
to be repulsed by eating inanimate carcass. Remember that humans
Okay.
survived this way for millennia. You can too.
Let me exit this gracefully. Let's walk far enough away.
While disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering
I just ate it by accident. Alright, so I'll move some of these guys over. Because why not? Looks like there is an inventory management minigame.
Yeah, you gotta love those. Apparently that egg is like extra big, so it takes up more space.
Yeah, huge creature egg. So hopefully that's another thing that you end up upgrading your storage capacity.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta find enough seeds.
Right. Let's try and steer clear of that guy. Find a cave or something to get some resources.
I imagine the closer you get to your, giant ship, the more you run into actual stuff.
Yeah, maybe so. Especially the kind of stuff I care about in early game. Alright. We go back towards him. Hopefully you can start making pretty long expeditions.
Yeah. You don't want
Yes.
to get stuck, going back and forth all the time.
Right. There's a cave. Get some air.
Yeah, there was some quartz over to your right.
Nice.
Whoa.
Oh no, yeah. Don't mess with that guy. That guy's bad news. Good on those mushrooms.
Yeah, way too many of those.
Silver-based wireless
Ooh.
are an essential component of many habitat modules.
Okay, now I have to find a way out before I die. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. And once again, I've lost all my resources.
Man, there's like no forgiveness for your
Mm-mm.
oxygen meter.
None.
At least like make you start losing coins or something.
Right. Okay, well, try again.
That was a good cave we found too.
I know. It's getting all sorts of treasure.
See, this is where you need to have it so like if you die, you can just go back and find where you left all your stuff.
That would be perfect. That would be super helpful for this kind of game. I think the best usage of that I've ever encountered was Zombie U. Because you would respawn as a new character, and your old character would be a zombie. So you'd have to fight them to get your stuff back.
Right. Which makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's just take this straight back. I've got some quartz. Oh man, I would love to explore down there though. Okay, grab a few more things.
Those guys are fun. They're like giant, weird, bulbous manatees.
Yeah, I love their design. They are bad news though. All right, now
Lots of eggs around here.
Get out of here. Running away. Get that quartz. And okay, I think we're in the clear.
You're like playing like extra cautious now.
Yeah, I know. Well, all these giant fish are more than happy to murder me. These, okay, those are hilltops. Okay, tools.
Well, first we need to make our glass.
Right. Let me just look at what these things can do. Repair tool.
Flashlight, nice.
Yeah. Survival knife, that could be good. Increase my air. Oh, that's for floating. Okay. Habitat builder. Ooh. Okay, yep, so I can make glass. And now I have some glass.
Make sure you store that glass before you go back out there.
Yeah. I can make salted fish.
I guess the fish you have and you're making right now might not last very long.
Yeah, maybe not. These eggs are huge. I'm not sure I need all those.
But at the same time, like, is it worth it? I mean, you got to worry about your salt levels.
I don't want to get in any trouble with my doctor.
You get back from like being stranded out here for like years, and you're like finally see your doctor, and your doctor's like, "Oh man, your salt levels, man, your salt levels."
Like, look, bitch,
Disappointed in you.
I've been surviving on nothing but salted fish by necessity. Oh, I don't like that noise.
Look at all of this quartz.
It's like some sandstone, limestone.
Is an essential component of all power equipment.
Yeah, so we can't really hear it just because of the format of the show, but every time I pick up a new material, the computer tells me about it. Alright, I've had enough of this cave. Oh boy. Come on, don't kill me. Get some air. No. Okay.
Whew.
That was close.
Get it.
One thing I'm failing to do, but I think I would be able to do if I played for many hours is build an actual mental map of this whole area.
Yeah. Well, it'd be nice if it had like a mini map based off what you've explored so far.
Yeah, that would be nice for sure. Look at all these things I can make.
Ooh, you can make a battery. Those acid metrics are good for something after all.
Yeah. I don't know if I have a use for a battery right now, but same goes for wire. May as well make them. Power cell.
Acquired.
You can actually make something now.
Do a scanner. Okay.
The scanner can be used to
Yep, and that goes in your inventory that you can actually use.
salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
Yeah, I was trying to listen to her. I didn't get anything out of that. Well, may as well make a bunch of glass. Computer chip takes coral sample and wire.
Sea glide, mobile vehicle bay.
That would be nice.
So I guess you can get a locker where you don't have to like leave your keep coming back in here
Yeah,
to put stuff in there.
That's pretty nice. Oxygen tanks, swim speed, first aid kit. Transfer breathable air to a functional pipe. Air pump. Wow, so you can craft a series of pipes to give you breathing air.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah. Okay, well. Okay, so you can definitely see how this game will open up as it goes on. In the meantime, I don't know what that means. Guess we'll go find out and scan some fish.
Yeah. Maybe it'll give us something useful. I'll probably like speak it all out loud so we don't know what the actual information is.
Price check on a peeper.
Get down there like, oh, I didn't make it waterproof. All right, let's find out how much you're worth. $1, $2.
Oh, it's an indigenous life form.
I never would have guessed.
Yeah. Good thing we scanned it. Hey, it's a big rock. All right, let's scan the dragon / manta ray or manatee. Gasopod. Oh, there's important. I was too excited about scanning.
All the way as you go out. Wait, did you survive?
I may have gotten to the surface in time. Look, I just want to scan you. Why are you being such a dick about this?
He's indigenous.
I think I'm the only thing here that's not indigenous. I don't know why we're making such a big deal out of the whole indigenous species situation.
I love how it has a face that looks like Watto.
You better look at that. Oh yeah, he totally does.
You're going down there looking at him. He's like, I would give you a good deal, Master Diver.
20 credits. Best I can do. It's like, hey, you got any slave boys who can repair my ship?
He's a person. Oh, bubbles.
Is this a bubble machine? Some of them bubbles. Brain coral.
Scan the crate. Maybe that'll do something.
No. Only only scans
You'd
life
think these
forms.
crates would be like, oh no, dude, stop with that.
I gotta scan this fool. Even if it kills me, it's worth it for the scan.
It's like our final boss. Creep vine got in the way.
I think I may have gotten him.
Oh, you need to get out of there. You're
Yep.
learning out of oxygen. And he's luring you into the deep.
Oh
And now he's
man,
gonna
he
eat
is.
you.
Yes. Nah. Oh, I had to be looking up. Okay. Yeah, so I was trying to look down while going up, and the controls just kind of canceled each other out. Because looking down makes you go down, or pressing the float button makes you go up, and by their
Yeah,
powers combined, I drowned myself.
shouldn't work that way. Now those fish up there are useful, those bladderfish, because I think they have more than one use.
Yes, they are. He's gone now. There we go. Collecting fish is a good idea. Some kind of awesome fish.
Hoverfish.
New creature discovered.
Oh, he's cute.
He is cute. I think I got a scan on the stalker. I got his name at least.
Yeah.
Some more crates and things.
Who made a huge mess down here?
Those damn stalkers. Look at that guy. Oh, he looks so happy.
Oh, he's thrilled.
Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
So I'm gonna try something. That's not really much faster.
No, and you would think they would have a finite amount of coolant or whatever's in it.
Yeah, that's true. I might run out of we'll use dry ice. Yeah, so this game, we haven't really critiqued the game at all. The survival elements are pretty intriguing, but so far I've been just having a blast swimming around.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, I'll collect some resources as I find them, but that's not really what's driving me.
Your air's going down.
I'm not gonna make it. I'm really far. No. Found some new resources too. What a disaster. Damn. My survival skills are lacking.
Yeah, you've already died like 10 times.
Yeah. Yes, I have. Largely by paying zero attention to my oxygen meter.
But yeah, I can see what you mean. Like, this game is just, attractive enough that it's just nice to explore. Like, I never play, like, Endless Ocean, but I imagine it's probably, like, a similar experience to this. But, this is, like, all alien, so you never know what you're going to run into.
Right. Dolphins are great and everything, but this is the kind of life that you don't even know what to expect.
Although it'd be cool to see some dolphins in this game.
I'd be on board. I am getting a little bit of VR sickness. My tolerance is not super high right now, and this is a free motion game.
So would you say most of your enjoyment in this game comes from the fact that it is VR?
It's certainly helping. Yeah, I guess to be sure I'd have to play it both ways and see if I think I had a better time.
Ooh, glowy fish.
Yeah, we're definitely going down there. Yeah, it's really hard to say. I've certainly played VR games, which are just not really games, but scenery. And then there's clearly more to this game than that, right?
Get 21 seconds.
All right. Well, that's just a dead end. And I'm trapped in the cave. I'm gonna die again, aren't I?
We had this discussion earlier.
We did. 3 or 4 times. I'm so close to
All
the
right.
surface.
I think this is a good stopping point, though.
I made it. Yeah, that's a fine stopping point. Well, let's go see if I can craft anything new and interesting.
Okay, sure.
And there we go. Like a bigger oxygen tank.
That would be nice.
Basic materials, electronics.
Pretty much all you can do is make more glass.
Yep. I don't have anything too usable, I guess. All right, well.
Notice, if you will, the power on that every time you make something. It's decreasing.
Oh, no. Well, that is disturbing.
Yeah.
That
Look at the device beside it.
Uh-huh.
So is there like any option on there to try to fix it or anything?
No.
Use repair tool.
Yeah, I'd have to figure out how to make a repair tool. Use repair tool. So I guess maybe if one was playing strategically, the first item of business would be make a repair tool.
Yeah.
Let's see, what does it take to make a silicone rubber, cave sulfur, and titanium. I think
Looks
that
like you have
green means I
titanium.
have titanium already.
Yeah.
How you make sulfur is a whole nother question. Or not sulfur, the rubber. Okay.
Creepy vine.
Oh, those
So-
vines. Those were. I think those may have been the very plentiful vines.
Yeah, so that shouldn't be hard. It'd just be finding that sulfur.
Right, and it's cave sulfur, so clearly it's somewhere in a cave.
Maybe they say that because they're trying to throw you off, and it's not actually in a cave.
Can't rule it out. That would be a disaster. So let me just take a peek at the monitor. Game didn't like that. I was trying to see, how much less vivid and engrossing the game would be in 2D.
Right.
And, I guess just have to trust your point of view on that.
Yeah, because I mean, that's. Whoa. Dude, calm down.
No chill. He's hunting. So, yeah, this game. It's, resource gathering, crafting, survival, improve your range, and go see more pretty scenery. That seems to be what I'm gathering from gameplay so
Yeah.
far.
And I mean, I'll sort of say up front that, survival games really don't do much for me.
Mhm.
I mean, sure, it's an attractive looking game, but for me to like really get into a game like this, I'd need more of an objective, I would think, than just grabbing things and
yeah,
building up your base.
yeah, I can see that. The only game like this I've ever really gotten hooked on was Terraria, which was very much a 2D version of Minecraft, where
Right.
you're exploring this vast network of caverns and taking what you can find. But where differed from this game is it had a lot of really fun combat and cool bosses and a sense of progression I'm not quite getting from this.
Yeah, but then again, we only played like half hour, so
Right. Yeah. I mean, it could be that you're eventually taking down some hellish sea beast to get back to your ship or something, and that's how you win. I have no idea. So see, I think a big part of this game is just the delightful experience of exploring a beautiful alien environment, which
yeah, and I mean that's certainly enough to sell it as a good game experience. I mean,
right.
just because it doesn't have the objective of like a normal game does not disclude it from being a good game.
No, it
And
does
that's
not. Yeah, at that point, it becomes a matter of taste.
yeah. Like for me personally, I could if I had a VR set, I could certainly see myself sitting down and maybe spending a few hours in this. I don't know if I would play it long enough to properly see the full game through, but I could
Yeah,
definitely see it being an experience that you want to at least play around with for a few hours and is worth experiencing.
yeah, and it's certainly a game that you could use to introduce people to VR as well.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the better uses of VR compared to some of the other
Right.
stuff we've played so far.
Yeah, yeah. Part of the reason for that is I've saved the good ones for personal play because I wanted to make sure I was dropping money on things I would like, and the other ones we played on Gamehater were the ones that I did not expect would really please me. So yeah, I don't have much more to say about this game.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much all I gotta say. I mean, if you like the visuals of Metroid Prime and you enjoy playing something like Endless Ocean, then this is probably the game for you.
Right, absolutely. So yeah, I think it was a little difficult to find a real sense of progression or goals in this game, but I don't think this game is really about those things.
It did have at least a good sense of advance. Like it wasn't hard for us to figure out,
Yes. Yeah.
what we needed to collect and where to go grab
Mhm.
that kind of stuff. So it wasn't like it was a mystery, what we're supposed to do with all the stuff we're collecting, which I think is a good thing. It could be very easily do the opposite where we're just collecting things and have no idea what to do with them.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I certainly appreciated that. They clearly lay out the first starting set of options, and as you find materials, they add items to your crafting menu. So that's certainly good. It's a really boring screen to swim around. So maybe I can die one last time before this episode's over. So for a rating on this game, I think just trying to judge it by its own ambitions and my experience with those ambitions, I've got to give it a thumbs up. I think it does what it's trying to do extremely well, and this is a game I can definitely see myself going back to and screwing around in more.
Yeah, I mean, like personally for me, even though I wasn't playing it as a VR and like I admitted that it wasn't really my cup of tea, I honestly cannot find really any fault with the game to point out.
No,
So,
it's strong.
except for maybe those crazy swordfish things.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Yeah.
Moving
But I mean,
my-
aside from those, yeah, I
Right
gotta give it a
around.
thumbs up too.
All right. Well, what a miserable day on Gamehater. We both liked a game. Alas, I may as well just drown myself in shame.
Just stay down in the water. That's gonna take too long though.
Maybe he'll help me out.
Come kill us.
Oh, he's busy
Give us
moving
an eternal
detritus
sleep.
around.
What is this deal with that?
Can I grab his? Ooh, I got a tooth. Run away!
Now you're the. I was like, I want to live now.
Now I have a reason.
All right, well, that's a good place to stop then. So,
If you want to find out what the Stalker Tooth does, you're just gonna have to play this game yourself. This has been Gamehiker reviewing, and not Endless Ocean. What's this game called? Subnautica. Subnautica is the game. It's 2 thumbs up from Gamehater. We hate this game, and we're going to bed. Good night.
Good night.